Hello, welcome to Geojit Spotlight. Welcome back to this learning series. In this episode, we will look at STPs and SWPs. STPs are systematic transfer plans and SWPs are systematic withdrawal plans. Both are systematic investment plans. I get lots of questions from investors and also from non-investors who are mainly elderly people. Two questions which are repeatedly asked are, one, the markets are at very high levels, valuations are very high, so it would be risky to make a lump sum investment. So how should one make a big investment now when the markets are high? The second question, mainly asked by senior citizens who have retired or about to retire, or Gulf returnees, people without a regular pension and all that. Their question is, what type of investment is the ideal investment for regular income in future? The answer to the first question is systematic transfer plan, STP. The answer to this second question for regular income is systematic withdrawal plan, SWP. Let me explain in some detail. When the market valuations are high, like now, when the Nifty is very close to 20,000, and valuations are very high now. So people are, experts are advising against bulk investments at such high valuations. But then there is no harm in making the lump sum investment if you have a time horizon of 4 years and above. Even now you can make a lump sum investment, but you should not be disturbed when the market corrects by 5% or more in the next 6 months. If your time horizon is more than 4 years, bulk investment is okay. But then a safer investment method would be systematic transfer plan. Under systematic transfer plan, you make a bulk investment in a liquid fund or overnight fund and give instructions for transferring a particular amount of money for the next 1 year or 10 months or 15 months from this source fund to a destination fund of the same AMC. I will give an example to make the point very clear. Suppose you have 10 lakhs to invest now. Investing 10 lakhs in one go is not desirable at high valuations. So what you should do, you can invest this 10 lakhs in a liquid fund or an overnight fund where there is no risk. And from that source fund, it is called a source fund, you can instruct the fund to transfer 1 lakh each every month for the next 10 months. So your investment of 10 lakhs is spread over 10 months, and for the volatility expected in the market for 10 months to the next 1 year or so can be averaged out through this systematic investment plan. The advantage is that for this 10-month period, for the remaining balance in the source fund, which is put under this liquid fund or overnight fund, you will continue to get interest. That is a safe investment in debt fund. So we'll continue to get interest on the remaining balance in the source fund for this 10-month period. And over this 10-month period, 1 lakh each is transferred to the destination fund, which can be ideally a large cap fund or a mid cap fund or a flexi cap fund or whatever. So that is a systematic transfer plan. Now coming to the question being raised by many elderly people regarding a regular income after let us say 60 years after retirement. Very few people in India, a small minority has the pension benefit. Those who are working in government or in private corporate sector with good salaries, in managerial positions, they have pensions, but the vast majority does not have pension. So a question which is posed by elderly people, mainly Gulf returnees, is this question: how do we invest for a regular income? The answer to this is provided by systematic withdrawal plan. And a systematic withdrawal plan, what do? You invest a bulk amount, let us say 10 lakhs, in let us say a large cap fund. Ideally a large cap fund, because it is always safer than a small cap fund. You can invest in flexi cap funds also, even in mid caps, no harm. And after 1 year, you start withdrawing a particular percentage from this bulk investment that you have made. The advantage in withdrawing after 1 year is that after 1 year, there is no long-term capital gains up to 1 lakh. So up to 1 lakh, long-term capital gains are exempt. So suppose you are withdrawing 8,000 rupees every month. So 1 year, 12 into 8,000 equals 9 lakh 60,000 rupees. 96,000 rupees. And it is completely tax exempt. So you can continue to withdraw this amount without paying any tax. But it is important to understand that if you are withdrawing a percentage which is equal to the growth in NAV of your investment, your original investment will be intact. For example, if you are withdrawing 10% every year, then your capital gains, long-term capital gains exemption will completely exempt you from tax burden. And also, if this fund gives you 10% return, your capital will be intact. If the growth in NAV is more than 10%, your capital will increase. But if your NAV grows at a rate less than 10%, then your capital maybe will be impacted for that short period. But in the long period, mutual funds or long-term large cap funds and flexi cap funds easily give 10%, 12% returns, more than that. So use systematic transfer plans, STPs, for bulk investments when market valuations are high, and use systematic withdrawal plans, SWPs, for a regular income. Happy investing.